Now, the NPA is heading to the Supreme Court of Appeal in Bloemfontein today to appeal the acquittal of the accused in the Nulane case. Now, the state has described the acquittal as a grave miscarriage of justice. The state intends to argue that had the High Court Judge Nompumelelo Gush not made multiple mistakes of law, the accused would have been required to defend themselves. Let's cross now to SABC News reporter Makgala Masiteng for more on the story. Makgala, a very, very interesting development, this one here, and the state not laying down but really pushing forward to make sure that they prevent what they say would be a miscarriage of justice.
Indeed, Sakina, we are currently standing outside the Supreme Court of Appeal. Of course, this is where we're expecting the state or the NPA to come and try to convince the Supreme Court of Appeal, of course, to overturn the decision of the Free State High Court, which dismissed its leave to appeal its decision that was delivered in April in 2023, which, of course, when it was delivered, it was very scathing judgment. One of the things that were mentioned there by the judge was the fact that she was bemoaning even how the investigation was conducted, just the approach, and also mentioning some of the issues that during that trial, during that process, what they could hear as the court was the fact that some of the issues that were highlighted there indicators just a lack of skills and ability of the investigators in terms of bringing forth the evidence. In this case, you'd remember, Sakina, that some of the issues that were raised, especially when those accused brought an application at the Free State High Court, was the fact that some of the evidence that was provided by the state in that case were only premised on the copies, but there were no original documents. So the judgment was really criticizing that effect, and also the judge even warning the state to not rush into prosecuting, and also highlighting the fact that some of the witnesses, in fact most of them, their evidence that they brought to the court were not adding any value to the case of the state. So of course we would hear what the NPA will bring forth, Sakina, to try and convince the Supreme Court of Appeal to, of course, overturn that decision, as they are confident, they still insist that they do have a case against those 8 accused, of course 6 persons, including the 2 companies that are associated with the Gupta family.
Well, thank you so much, Makgala Masiteng, of course, keeping an eye on those developments throughout the day here on SABC News.